most valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, Jack.
I'm Jack to the test!
Hi there guys, welcome back into another session. Hope everybody's doing well as Michael Saylor is today. All-time high after all-time high, absolutely madness, isn't it? So, what we're going to look at today, BTC levels as we push all-time highs day after day. We're going to have a look at Sol, we're going to have a look at ETH, and we're going to have a look at Pepe as well. Concentrate on those coins today. If you want to have a look at any other altcoins and the order flow and data, join us in the TRDR Discord in the US session today, as we'll break those down for you as well. If there's anything you have got your eye on, or if you've got anything you need to look at in the console, help with setups or anything, join us there. We're live every day. OG traders in there. Okay, still got 20% off the Art of Data Driven Market Analysis course. Very, very in-depth course by myself and the guys. Links to the private Discord in there as well, and a brand new 1 hour 24-minute video in there as well, explainer. Okay guys, so jump in there, see if that's anything of interest. Limited time only, not sure how long we're going to keep that on for. Okay, so jump in and get yourself some further education. Right, beautiful day today, absolutely beautiful day today. Tried to get a panoramic shot of the sunrise this morning as I went for a run and absolutely glitched it out. I think someone ran by me and I turned round and absolutely glitched that out. But yeah, beautiful morning in the UK today. I feel like we've not seen the sun in about 10 days. It's been so stormy over here, but unbelievable. Yeah, no UFOs in the skies today though, or drones, unlike our East Coast friends in New Jersey and New York. Unbelievable, that stuff going on over there, isn't it? Yeah, I wonder what's going on. I'm sure the government fully understands what's going on and what they are, but yeah, they'll try and blame it on someone else, whether it's some impoverished Middle East country or someone I'm trying, sure they'll psyops and try and put some blame on someone else. Actually, didn't El Salvador just discover 3 trillion worth of gold deposits in their land? If they've got oil as well, they're fucked over there, aren't they? The Americans will be right over there, won't they? Anyway, unbelievable. Right, what's going on then? This was funny from Michael Saylor today.
It's a Ponzi scheme because every time Bitcoin goes... So what do you say to people who say, well, it's a Ponzi scheme because every time Bitcoin goes up, you issue more equity and debt to buy more Bitcoin, it just keeps going and going and going?
Yeah, just like developers in Manhattan, every time Manhattan real estate goes up in value, they issue more debt to develop more real estate. That's why your buildings are so tall in New York City. It's been going on for 350 years. I would call it an economy.
Fair.
Right, I'll pause that there because otherwise I'm going to get a strike or something from YouTube. But yeah, interesting price action. Yesterday, I do like, as always, if you know me, I do like to watch Monday's price action. If opportunities present themselves, then we'll take it. Of course we do. But it's always nice to see the Monday range play out and see if we can get any opportunities on the Tuesday. Tuesday does tend to be a better day of trading. But yeah, I mean, we have pushed up a little bit. Obviously, we're just now... looks like we're going to tackle the next, what I like to term end of level, old 80s arcade term. Boss, really, 110. Okay, so we'll have a look at what's going on there today as well. But nice grinding up price action. Was a little bit of a rise in the open interest yesterday, but it has to be said, I think it's flushing out a load of shorts because it seems to have come back right down again today. And funding, very, very calm for all-time high price action, 0.01. If you just see where we've come from in recent days and weeks, open interest is high. It's not too high. I kind of expect this, with this kind of price action, and supply is diminished. So as long as not everyone is, 100 or 1,000x leveraging these highs, it wouldn't surprise me to just get some kind of continuation grind up. Okay, so this is this morning, 107. So yeah, we've had a little bit of chopping about. You're going to get caught in here if you're using high leverage, obviously, but it's nice to see and still unbelievable to see. And this is why I don't think we're, at the end of our bullish price action and trend is, I've said to the guys on the live session before, you will not see spot bid, dynamic spot bid like this and perps bid coming in and following price up when we're calling the end. okay, it'll just all diminish. It won't be there, and it'll be quite the opposite. You will see supply chasing price down as the trend changes. But yeah, Sailors loving it, obviously, isn't he? So let's go and have a look at some TradingView levels, shall we? Okay, so here we go. Let me just have a quick look at Stonks. What are Stonks doing? So Dixie, you could say Dixie's at some slight resistance here. So if that rolls over, that could do us risk enjoyers a little bit of a favour, couldn't it? Okay. MicroStrategy, UpOnly.com, unbelievable stuff from them. Coinbase is pretty much following BTC as expected. Trending market. There's a lot of risk assets just trending at the minute. E-mini futures, UpOnly.com. So okay, here we go then. So let's go top down very quickly on BTC because we are in price discovery. There's really not a lot to see here. All I'm doing is dropping weekly levels on as we move up, okay? For any you know, push down by the fucking dip mode, these are where you want to be looking. I'm not looking at moving averages too much. I'm not looking at any of your fancy wave patterns or crystal balls or anything like that. Please enjoy those, and if you make money from them, then great. But I'm looking at hard, you know, strong horizontal price action levels, opens and closes on the higher time frame. So here you go, weekly, just drop your levels in. Okay, and there we go. So 100k resistance, support. You know, we're in a fresh week, so I'm not going to look at this as resistance support too much at the minute, okay? But yeah, dropping those levels on if we do get any sharp pullbacks, okay? Daily time frame, absolute beast. You know, we were saying last week that the wicks up have been absolutely brilliant, haven't they? And again, you know, just drop some levels on. You've got them here, obviously, anyway, because you're weekly open there. 104k, okay? God, did you think you'd be saying that 12 months ago? Unbelievable stuff, isn't it? Well, if you had convictions like most of us, then yeah, if you've been into Bitcoin for a while. 104k, all right? So daily open, and then you've got a weekly VWAP there around 105, 106. So, you know, a little bit of choppery around here, easy, you know, even down to 104. Not a problem with that whatsoever. Bigger deviations down, yeah, well, I need to see a lot more supply. I'd like to see a rise in, you know, a big rise in the open interest as people start to buy highs or something. And then, yeah, I would look at a bigger deviation down. And I'd even, you know, go so far as to say, yeah, I'd short, you know, I'd hedge a short position on BTC. You know, that 110k level, if the supply is really heavy, why not? It's a trade, take the trade. 4-hour time frame, I'm only going to look at 4-hour time frames at the minute on trending markets like this as we push up. So very, very choppy range, up, down, back to trend, UpOnly.com. This was your value area high, this zone here at the 99, value area high, call it 100k, of this kind of range that I pulled in the lower time frame, okay? Resistance, 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 pop, back, go. Very, very simple. Monthly week VWAP down here, but yeah, value area high, support, go. Okay, so yeah, could see us come back. You could even fall back to trend 99, 100k again on any absolute violence, and it would still all look good in the hood. What I will do for you guys, actually, there is a few more bits to this TradingView template that I've got. I have shared it in the Discord a few times. I will drop a link for this template below. You probably need to open it in the TradingView app and then just save it as your own, right? But I'll drop a link for that below. Right, let's have a look at a couple of alts. I'm not going to dive too heavy into most of them, but just a few of interest, okay? And, you know, my thoughts for the coming 24, 48 hours. If we get any deviation down again, which I think would be nice in alts, I am not fussed if alts come down a little bit again. I'm prepared for it, okay? So here's Soy Boy Sol. Higher time frame trend line right down here, just under 200. But looking at the order flow, I think we could potentially see it come back down to 200 and take some demand and liquidity there. And that would be good, you know. So let me just pull that range there because it is in a higher time frame trend. Just auctioning the range here. Nothing to see. Very, very nice price action. There you go. There's your value. There's your value area low. So potential resistance here just at the weekly open, okay? Or does it reclaim the trend and continue up? Then you've got the point of control there and the monthly open as well at 237, higher order block. But if we get any violent deviations down, you know, maybe BTC takes a little bit of a rollover as people take some more profit, nothing wrong with that just before Christmas, is there? Then altcoins are probably going to suffer a little bit the same price action. So I'm just setting some alerts in TradingView, and then at the same time I'll be watching the order flow in the TRDR console that we'll go check in a minute. I'm just preparing for it, okay? Maybe we just get some continuation from here. That's great. We can play that as well. Many ways to cook an egg, isn't there? Okay, let's have a quick look at ETH. Okay, ETH is very much trending, very, very strong chart, to be honest, from ETH, even though it's quite a boring asset to trade. And again, what I'm looking at is you've got a monthly VWAP down here that I'm just setting alerts for, and then you've got an order block there. Okay, so ETH 4-hour order block bid, question mark, that's my alert. If we hit those kind of levels and I'm away from desk, I'll check it. But my priority is the TRDR console, the order flow in there. Am I seeing some demand down here? Are people shorting into the lows? You know, as we come down here, if we do come down here, is it steady price action? Is the open interest low? Is funding low and people are aggressively shorting into this trend? Great, I'll take a bid and we'll see if we can get some rotations up, all right? Another good one that I'm liking at the minute, as always, because it is the king of memes. I don't care what you say about your squirrels, your hippos and whatever else. Pepe is the king of memes, okay? This was our old range back here that we were playing before, okay? Started to trend outwards and upwards, so I was really, really happy with putting some risk on in Pepe up here. We got rewarded up here, took a bit of profit. Glad we did, because it's fallen back down now, and what you can see is similar to what BTC does, really, really nice price action on Pepe is, are we getting an old resistance to support? Okay, so again, a couple of alerts here. I know I've just got a little bit of a 1 hour order block down here on that wick space there. And then I've got a larger order block down here on Pepe as well, okay? Just in that, I'll call it 0.2177 area, okay? And then again, if we come down there, I'm watching the order flow, okay? I'm watching, I want to see some spot demand, I want to see some perps demand, low open interest, and then we might be able to do a bit of business. But what I'm tempted to do on Pepe is say that this range auction might just continue a little bit. So on your fixed range, do that. Look at your POC here. So as the price action develops, the POC might come up to meet this order block here. That'd be really, really good. You can see it's just deviated its trend a little bit. So, you know, maybe a little bit from Pepe, similar to Sol, bit of this, bit of that, back on trend. That's kind of price action I'd be looking for. But if I was bidding these lows, what I want to see is I want to see a strong reaction up, okay? I don't want price action like this in a range to be coming down here and then, you know, as we would term it, dawdling around here, stalling price action. I want to bid, I want to get in, I want it to move up, okay? And then I want to tighten my risk management. Let's go and have a look at some levels in the TRDR console.
Well, in my book, you either do it right or you get eliminated.
Here we go then, guys, the all-important order flow from the TRDR console. Grab a link from below for a free trial, 20% off the Academy still as well. Get involved in there if you need some further education. Also, a lot of free stuff on the Academy section of the website, okay? It should be your first port of call if you're new to this console, is to go to the Academy and get a little bit of education on what you're actually seeing, especially on the overlays, okay? So DK's overlay course, go jump into that. Then have a look at the free videos and stuff as well that are on there, okay? But yeah, just multiverse straight away then. We'll dive into big boy BTC in a second. Dynamic bid on ETH, chasing up, finally cracking that 4K level again, okay? So now a little bit of an old area, okay? So lowest bid coming up on ETH, 3950 we'll call it. Top side, 4200. Pepe here, just a little bit of selling from the alt diamond there. So, I mean, if you're just day trading this chart as well, it's a beautiful chart to day trade. Alt diamond, even if you're day trading scalping, that's your short there. These are your longs, alt diamond longs, okay? So I am seeing Pepe in demand. I'm seeing some dynamic demand on Sol as well, but I just don't want to commit to anything like this right here, right now. I could be wrong, I could miss it, but it's the European session. Not much volume flowing in this European session. We can just see Sol's cracking this level here at 220, okay, so that's spot and perps offers there. They've just been smashed. More often than not, what alts can actually do is smash these levels, then get a little bit of rotation down before any kind of continuation up. But yes, Sol just smashing that supply zone there. Quick look at BTC while we've got it on this top level, which is our resting limit order bids and asks here, okay, so BTC really smashing these levels. Bit of profit taking here, you can see group spot. So you've still got spot players taking a bit of profit, nothing wrong with that at all. And then we did just hit a BTC Diamond as well, okay? So that's the TRDR alert system. BTC Diamond is spot and perps confluence. Okay, so BTC Diamond at that high there at 107,620, we'll call it. Okay, and we're just hitting a bit more of a diamond now, so wouldn't surprise me to see rotations down, especially in this European session, you know. But I think the main edge, really, if you are going to short, if you want to short, you don't have to short at all. But if you want to hedge against your spot positions, then this is going to be your next big zone, I would say. That 110 level, that's going to be your next big zone. So while we're looking at BTC, let's go to our full window and just see what's going on in the particular exchange. So there we go, 110. Coinbase Pro, 110. What's Bitstamp got? They've got some selling going on here. Interesting to see what Bitfinex have got going on. Not a lot from them. One thing of interest was actually last week and into the weekend, these little circles here actually, I can share this if anybody wants it, is I set this up a while ago. It's Bitfinex supply demand alert, okay? First time, I'm not joking, first time in months I've seen this fire. Now, again, not sure if Bitfinex do enough volume nowadays. I know they used to, but nowadays to actually move the market. But I did like seeing that from the OG traders over there at Bitfinex. Okay, right, Binance perps, lower band bid. Okay, so we're still bid in the 5 to 10% and beyond. No immediate bid sitting right under BTC right here, right now. So yeah, don't get caught offside if you do get rotations down. It's going to give you better opportunities in your altcoins, like we've just mentioned. Okay, but it has to be said, everything is pretty chilled. Okay, so just a 1 hour time frame here. Look at the funding down here, 0.01. Open interest just rised a little bit, 500 million added in the last few hours, 1.5 billion. Volumes are pretty low, do tend to be on a Monday, Tuesday anyway. Okay, order book, not a lot to say really. You have got some dynamic resting limit orders chasing up, as you can see there, but the supply isn't major. If you get any rotation down, it's going to be a typical price auction where price is basically just rotating down. It needs to go and find a bid. All right, guys. So another thing to notice is, and again, I'm not going to dwell on this too much because we are in price discovery. If this was a ranging market, you know, in standard areas where we've been to before, then I would pay a lot more attention to this. But just lower time frame, cumulative volume delta, CVDs. Okay, lower time frame, 15-minute bearish divergences, high open interest, funding pretty chilled, retail longs piling into this area. Okay, so you could get another kick up in the US session, but again, just be wary of any volatility to the downside. All right, guys. So yeah, quick look at Sol. Then you'll see the order flow. So Sol's pushing up now. It's just cracked this perps offer there. Okay, but what do we see? Largest order block on Sol, just down at that 200 level. So it's going to take a bit of effort to get it down there, but you know, as always, just be aware of it. You know, be prepared, be aware of it. Offers 235 up to 240 on Sol. Okay, ETH, let's have a quick look at ETH then. So ETH cracking that level, very, very nice. If you were short in this last week, I think it was very valid, but you didn't get much meat off the bone, to be honest, did you? It absolutely, that is just pure consolidation under resistance there, and then eventually cracks it. If you were holding short, okay, you want it, and then you see this kind of price action where you're not getting a reward here. When it starts to move back up, you have, if you're still in there, you have got to let yourself get stopped out. It's exactly like BTC was at 100k. You've got to kill the trade or let yourself get stopped out. Okay. Let's have a look at where Pepe is then. Pepe order flow here. So yeah, so you can just see on Pepe here, you've got some resting limit orders here. Overall, we've still got some supply on Pepe. It's coming from Bitfinex. I'm not going to dwell on that too much. The supply, aggregated supply here. Okay. We do have, so I'm just hitting some perps double bands here. The blue cross is my perps double bands alert system. Okay, telling me that perps are getting a little bit fruity here and wanting this to go up, and it could do because you've got a bit of a defense here. If you're going to long something like Pepe right here, right now, you had your diamond alert here for spot and perps confluence. You know, these levels can be your invalidation. But yeah, I would. It could be a good one. I would just be happy, really, for better value if it came down and took all these low wicks here, okay? So especially if there's any weekend or Monday price action remaining down here, I would just prefer that we take all that out, grab the liquidity, and then move up. But yeah, BTC, very calm, to be honest. Not a lot to see here. you know, it's kind of one of them sit on your hands kind of days, really. Best risk reward is up here at 110 if you want to hedge any positions. All right, guys. So join us in the live session in the TRDR Discord, link below. Okay. We will jump into any more alts if anyone's got to, you know, any nice setups that you're interested in. Any trades you've been in that have done well, any trades that you've been in that have failed, give us a shout, okay? Drop us a comment, drop us a like. I hope the video has been of benefit to everyone. No alpha decay in here. We like to share the info. So view the links below, grab yourself a free trial, go and have a look at the academy, and we'll catch you live in the Discord. Cheers, guys.
I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat, that's a nice shirt. Do they make it from End?